Through these halls, where lovers get lost and lust consumes the wicked, a place where reality collides with fantasy, in the pages where romance is second to none. Welcome to the Lover's Library.
Hey, lovers.
I'm Carly.
I'm Sydney.
And I'm Zoe.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
I didn't do it.
podcast.
It's just another couch conversation, honey.
Honey.
It's we in December. We in December. And
December.
It's the holiday season.
Unfortunately.
I love it. But I do become the Grinch. You want to know why?
Why?
People.
Tell us, girl. Tell us.
Because I say all year from December 26th up until the week before Christmas, I say, you know what? I'm going to do good this year. I'm going to start getting Christmas gifts now. Or whenever I buy something, I'm going to just put it in a little box in my closet and I'm going to have stuff ready.
No.
Why
But
do you
you
lie
know
to
what?
yourself?
Then, you know, you are getting off of Thanksgiving because you bought all these groceries, you know, so budget's already a little lower. And then you getting gift for everybody's mama, daddy, cousin, little niece, nephew, everybody. So your budget, and you still got regular bills. You know what I'm saying?
I like how you turned it into your old lady voice.
Boy, let me tell you, December is
Them
the
grandkids, they be wanting everything.
Lord have mercy. And I be feeling bad because when I don't get gifts for people, but then I'm like, I can't afford to do.
I texted in my family group chat this morning, today, and I said, I'm not buying gifts for anybody.
I am your gift.
I said, I'm poor, and my gift to y'all is that I'm not in the psych ward yet. So
right.
you're welcome.
Please don't go there. I
So
don't wanna see
anyways.
you at my work.
it'll be, you know, I turn into the Grinch that week before Christmas because I'm stressed about getting all the gifts that I need to get.
And you
then,
shouldn't feel
right.
that
And
way.
like, I still want to do all the holiday things. Like, I really do enjoy going and doing the light, like driving through the lights and like,
I do like that.
Yeah.
you know, doing the small Christmas traditions that I want to start developing now
Mm-hmm.
that like I can integrate into my family life later on, but I never have the chance to because I'm so stressed about everything else around the holidays. And then it's Christmas Eve and then I'm okay.
I turn into the Grinch November 1st, and I don't stop being the Grinch ever.
It just happened one November 1st and it's never changed.
It's never happened.
I just,
She's never been the
Hate it.
same.
I love Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yes.
I love a good Christmas romance book.
Yes.
I sometimes enjoy Christmas music if it's not overplayed,
Mm-hmm.
No.
but I hate Christmas.
How
I
can you
hate,
say
I
you're
hate
the Grinch, but
obligation.
then you just said you like all that Christmassy stuff?
okay, because really what I hate is people,
Mm-hmm.
greed,
Mm-hmm.
shopping when other people are around, which they
And
always are.
everybody is around.
I
Shopping.
hate feeling obligated to buy someone a gift that you know they're not going to be grateful for it.
You
Yeah,
know, I get
that's
so
good.
incredibly stressed out when I have to buy a gift that's an obligation
Mm-hmm.
for
Mhm.
Christmas, for a birthday, whatever. It literally makes me want to vomit. I get sick to my stomach
Mhm. Me
thinking
too.
about if they hate this gift by association, they will hate me.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes my hands sweaty. Right now I'm getting uncomfortable talking about it. But if
You
I'm
are.
out shopping and I see something and I'm like, oh, Carly would like this, Sydney would like this, I'll give it to you guys. And if you hate it, whatever.
Yeah.
By the way, that reminds me. I still have those those earrings of the little boba
Oh,
earrings. They're
yeah.
in my car. They've been
I
there
can't
since I
wait.
had them.
They're so cute.
Can you
Aw.
remember to get them today?
Yes, and
There's
I'll
my
bring you
Christmas
I have
something
your shirt
next week.
on the table too.
I haven't paid you.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think so.
I thought you did.
I don't know. I'll check the receipts.
I think you did.
Bring out the receipt. Yeah, you did. You
Yeah,
put
you
it
did.
in the chat.
Hmm.
I mean, that's why we have receipts.
I don't
Yeah.
know. One day she was like, "You guys are ignoring me," and I was like, "Oh, I should probably send her money."
Just pay her.
I didn't
15
say
bucks.
where's my money. I said you've been ghosting me, and I have sent like 5 important messages that I felt needed
And a couple
response.
TikToks.
And they were important too. You know.
Girl, we be busy.
Life is hard,
if,
man.
If you send me anything during the day, do not expect a response until after 6.
It was 10 o'clock and no one had responded to me.
That's
the thing.
This last week
Reply-
I've been exhausted.
Text me at
Oh
11
my
p.m.
gosh.
and say,
Ugh.
hey, read all these messages. Because
Yeah,
I get
catch
home
up.
at like 10:30. By 11 o'clock, I'm laying in bed. I'm on my phone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd
Because
be playing catch up.
I leave my house at 6 in the morning. I don't get home till like 10:45 p.m. Not the 4 hours. I'm talking like all fucking day.
That's
been-
ridiculous.
It's been. Oof.
It's
I've
hard to
been
do anything.
Tired this week, like freaking exhausted. Like I get home, and I cook or make some frozen pizza, or like I'll make something, and then I'll like zone out on a TV show, and then I'll be like, "Ooh, I'm really tired," and I've partially fallen asleep several times as I've watched this show, so I should probably just move to my bed,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Just go to bed.
I do.
I
And
always nap better on my couch than I do in my bed.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I like live in my bed. I get home from work
Mhm.
instantly in my bed. Well, I work
Love being
nights,
in bed.
so that's a normal thing. But
Right.
just all the time, get home from doing something, go crawl in my bed.
Mm.
But that's what I was
Always.
saying earlier. Like, I have this friend that I've been friends with for 12 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to just show up at each other's houses, or we literally spent every single day together.
Mm-hmm.
And now we haven't seen each other in like 2 years.
Oh my
We
gosh.
we tried planning. Well, like, okay, we'll see each other once a month, but we live in different states.
Oh, okay.
So
I was
that's
gonna
kinda
ask
hard.
that.
Yeah.
So then we were like, okay, we'll just try to see each other a couple times a year.
Mm-hmm.
And haven't. And so it was her birthday the other day, and I texted her, and we were talking. She was like, "Oh, I love your podcast." I was like, "I don't even know you listened." And we were just talking about how hard it is as an adult to spend time with somebody that
Yeah.
you actually enjoy spending time with.
Right.
And so now we have a standing appointment that when she's on her commute to work and I'm on my commute home,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna call each other.
I
Aw.
love that.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
rough. We were doing it for a while before like the COVID times and everything.
Mhm.
We would call each other like once a week and just update each other on each other's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's crazy, man.
Few and far between. This is what we were going to talk about today, is like having adult friendships.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough because, you know, like you come in and out of seasons of busyness, and like, you know, you have people that are starting families or have families or
Mhm.
just have, you know, really busy work lives, and or just like big events happening in life, and it's really hard to schedule around that, even though you like
Yeah.
love that person. And then if you like, I have a friend that I met in college. We've known each other since I think 2016, so probably 8 years. Is that mathing?
I
7,
don't do math.
Almost
That's what
8.
he's for.
almost 8. And we've traveled the world together and all this jazz. And we used to live in Dallas together, not like in the same house, but we would see each other. And then like she moved, I moved. She was like up in Chicago, and then
Chicago.
Chicago.
The
and
Bears.
and
Da
then
Bears.
she's in North Carolina right now, and she's about to move to Bangladesh for work.
Whoa.
And
Dang.
I know she's all over the place. I
We'll
love her.
come visit.
And she was actually in she was in Poland when, you know, Russia and the Ukraine were
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Adam's home country.
He said what?
She like just barely left when we went to Amsterdam together.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. But anyways, so like it's hard for us to like catch up with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But like she's somebody that I call Aunt Michaela for all of my little ones, and you know, she is like one of my best friends
Mm-hmm.
because we've been through so much together, and like we always check. Like she sends me so many TikToks. I don't
Yeah.
check any of them.
Aww.
I try to, but these past couple weeks I've barely been on TikTok, and I used to be on TikTok a lot.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
okay,
like
you
I'm
can
not
just
on it
watch the
either.
one she sends you.
No, because let me tell you, she's and Michaela. Hey, I love you, and you know this, and she will continue to send me them. It's fine,
This is my sister too.
but
I have 1,000 notifications from her. I just
Right.
ignore them.
It's like it's like 20, and I was like, Michaela, what you been doing today, honey?
And that's the thing. If I start, I won't stop. So I'll be
Right.
scrolling for like 4 hours.
Right, and some like I'll go months without checking them, and then I'll just have like this preset playlist of all these TikToks, and I can just go through and like respond. And like sometimes in between, I'll just send her a random one.
Yeah.
But I can get an easier response if I send it on Reel, because we don't be sending as many Reels, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, she is one person that I do not care if you send me a TikTok, and she's like, I don't care either. It's just a way to connect. And usually
Yeah.
I've seen the videos already because we probably have the same
Yeah.
For You page. But like regardless of time and space, whenever we're back together, it feels like I had just seen her.
Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah.
those are the kind of relationships that you kind of latch onto when you're an adult, because you have some history together, and then it just grows and evolves from there. And it doesn't matter if like you haven't seen each other in 2 years.
Oh yeah.
You just pick up where you were.
Yeah.
Even
feel-
with these new relationships, like
Yeah.
with us, because we've just known each other since like June,
Yeah.
July.
Dang. It
Right.
doesn't feel like that.
Right.
And we left the damn state together.
Yeah, bro.
We're already traveling. It's great.
Shared a bed. Shared a bathroom bed.
Yeah. I peed in front of your face. It's fine. Oh Lord, but I thought that is intimate. If I am okay with peeing in front of you, then we've reached another level.
Oh, man.
But also, if I'm willing to share the faces and lives of the children that I are a part of my life
Mhm.
now, that's
Mhm.
also a big thing too. I'm not just like, even with people at my church, like if I announce that I have a new baby, I don't show their face. Like I just show their
Yeah.
little body and that like
Mhm.
there's a new one. But if I'm actually showing you like a picture of their
Yeah.
face, then that means that I trust you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's a few people on my list of like my messages that I can send that immediately to because I trust them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if that's not established, then I don't trust you with that information
Yeah.
just yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
Oh,
You know, I was
Why?
talking to this girl when I was doing her hair the other day, and she said that her and her husband had been separated a couple times, but they're back together and like things are working out.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, when you separate, is it like you feel a loss of love? What is it? What's making you separate? And she said, it's not that they want to be with anyone else. It's just that they don't know if they want to be with anybody,
Mm-hmm.
but things are better now, whatever. And she said, if at any point it didn't work out, I would still feel honored to have been in his life and watch him grow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
I was like,
beautiful.
Dang.
Yeah.
Like the people that you think about that are the people that matter the most in your life. Like
Mhm.
there's people in my life that I feel like, what are they called? NPCs.
I don't know what that is.
They're, yeah, it's the characters
Oh.
in video games that are just
Mhm.
like there to give you a task or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And these people, I genuinely like them,
Right.
but they're just a filler.
A filler character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, they're
so-
not contributing to your life.
exactly.
Mhm.
But then, like, I mean, this podcast, we started it just on a whim,
Mhm.
but I wouldn't have done this with other people.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
And I've tried to start podcasts with other people, but it never became anything because it wasn't supposed to.
It came out of the group chat.
It
Yeah.
did. If it come,
Actually, it
We-
came out
yeah.
of the bookstore.
it
Yeah.
did.
Shout out Barnes and Noble.
Yeah,
Give
you
us
started
free
this.
books.
Right.
Yes, please.
You're
Sponsor
expensive,
us.
bruh.
I'll go on tour for you.
Mhm.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so
Don't
adult
fuck with Sydney.
friendships. They'll
Yeah.
kill for you. That's what you know. in
I
general.
would.
Mm.
There are a small handful of people I would murder for.
Mhm.
And
I
some of
wish
them are
someone
in
would
this
try
room.
me. I
I'm
wish a
vanilla,
motherfucker
baby.
would.
I'll check you, but I ain't no killer, baby. Is that what he says?
I'll
What?
choke you, but I ain't no killer.
I'll choke
What did
I'm
you just
vanilla.
say?
Killer. Vanilla killer. I know.
Will you tell everybody what you thought he meant by I'm vanilla?
I'm white. And I said, I'm caramel. My mom says, like, when she goes to get makeup, she's like, I'm peanut butter. So that's how I
Oh my
look
God.
for my,
I love that.
her foundation color.
Oh, that's funny.
I have to get porcelain and then mix the white concealer with it because the foundation I get, the brand I like, doesn't make it white enough for me.
Yeah.
Winter's hard.
Winter is coming.
I wish I had that. I wish I had that like really fair white, like pale
I do not
porcelain.
like it.
I
Look like a ghost.
I'm like, I have a yellow tone.
I'm red. My undertone is red.
Mine is too. I have erythroderma, so my face is really like red and peachy all the time. And people are like, I've never seen you without makeup on. Are you sick? Do you have a sunburn? I'm like, let me just go jump off a bridge really quick. Thank you.
I hate. Okay, that makes me think of something. Do you know when you get? I don't know if you feel like this when you don't wear makeup a lot. Like to me, I never wear makeup to work, hardly ever, or fix my hair. Like it's usually like how it is now, like up in a claw or something.
Mhm.
And if I fix my hair or put makeup on, when people notice and mention it, I hate that.
It's kind of rude,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
but I guess that's like, it's different because it's not like my face, but when I wear my wedding ring, somebody comments on it every time and
It's
it
really
makes
pretty.
me uncomfortable. Thank you. I wish people would just say that,
Mm-hmm.
but the way that they
You're
phrase
marrying?
it makes me uncomfortable.
What do they say?
Sometimes it's like, oh my God, that's huge. Do you even have to work? And I'm like, it's
Well,
really
dang.
like, it's just the bands. I mean, they're elongated, I guess.
Mhm.
But people are like, oh my God, let me see that. It's so shiny. Why don't
They
you wear
touch
that
you.
every day? And I'm like, stop it. I don't like it. So
Well, just get yours tattooed on like me.
I will never get another finger tattoo because that shit hurts.
You have a finger tattoo? Oh.
What does it mean?
What is it?
Oh,
What?
it says which?
What do you mean?
I can't read it.
It's
She
a
says,
word.
what does it mean? It means fucking witch. That's what it means.
I couldn't read it. I don't have my glasses on.
Me and all my sisters got it for our coven. You have to have nine girls, and we finally had our 9th girl.
Oh.
How did you get your 9th girl?
My sister-in-law had
Sold
my
the blood of a
sister-in-law had a
child.
baby.
Oh, there you go. That's how you do it.
Yes. She doesn't know it yet, but she's already initiated.
Right.
Oh, gosh.
But okay, so when I was growing up, my mom like ingrained to me that you don't walk out of the house looking like nothing. So I always like present myself that way. Like I'm
Mhm.
always like
My mom told me something similar,
mhm.
but it was not to wear like ratty undergarments because if the EMTs have to cut your clothes off of you, they're gonna be
Also same.
you're gonna be embarrassed if you have holes in your underwear.
Mhm.
I think if they're having to cut your underwear off of you, you have bigger issues than
Right.
what your underwear
Yeah,
are.
but then when I
I
wake
can
up, I'm be like,
guarantee
oh my
you-
God, I was wearing those.
I can guarantee you when we're cutting clothes off of people, we're not thinking about
Yeah, it's
what
life and
those
death
are.
around
Some
here.
bystander's gonna see my ratty clothes and be like, "Ugh, gross.
She's dying and she looks like that? Oh, wow.
Pick a struggle.
Right. But I do like there are some days where I'm like, dang, I wish I could just like not care so much. You know,
Yeah.
but I think it's just been ingrained to me, not good or bad. I mean, I do like because Wichita is a big small town
Mm-hmm.
to me, I see people that I know all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
So
don't.
you might as well
sometimes
be
I
presentable.
appreciate looking like how I normally do
Mhm.
and not like looking like
But you know what I
crazy.
do? When I see people I know, I turn
Avoid
the other
them.
way and I don't
But
don't
Sydney
interact
is
with them.
the opposite.
Yeah, sometimes I'll say hi or they'll say hi to me.
If I saw y'all, I'd be like, hey. If I saw other people, I'd be like, oh God, go, 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 go.
I do. I have recently started like hiding out of like coming back into the aisle and like rerouting just because I'm mentally exhausted from work, so I don't have the capacity.
I went into a business today just to say hi to my friend.
Oh, that's
'Cause I was next
that's
door.
intentional and I love it. But you didn't intentionally see me at the Dillons today, so
And today I look like a hot mess. This was strictly for my family get together and here.
I love
I
that.
went to a wrestling tournament like this
love that.
and I don't care.
Love that.
I love makeup. I love wearing makeup. I love doing makeup on myself and other people. And so when I'm out somewhere, if I just go to like the grocery store and I have makeup on, somebody's like, why are you wearing makeup? And I say, because I love makeup.
Mhm.
That's half the truth.
Mhm.
It's also because I am embarrassed to not wear makeup.
Mm.
When I I had after I had my daughter, I got really bad cystic acne,
Mhm.
like really really bad. And when I talk about it now, everyone's like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad." Like no one remembers how bad it was. And then like I'll show them a picture. Adam will see a picture and he's like, oh my gosh, like I forgot how bad it was. Like it was so bad. And I remember it was awful because I was torn between like I want to put makeup on to try to cover it up, but at the same time the makeup made it worse.
Yeah.
So it was like torn. Thankfully, it was during COVID.
Oh.
So I could wear a mask a lot, but at the same time I think the mask kind of made it worse. It was awful. Accutane saved my life. I had
Sponsor us.
one of my coworkers asked me if I thought it was worth it, and I was like, have you seen my face? Like
you are
I've heard good and bad
Clear.
things about it.
yeah, I get like occasional like little things here or there. Usually like when I'm about to start my period or whatever, but
that's
I mean, I
Me
had
too.
full on all along my jaw, my chin, like just full. It was
Isn't that the
so bad.
bottom third of your face is hormones, the middle is food and drink, and then the top is genetic or something? Like that's how
I've
you
heard
break
that
out.
this is hormonal around your jaw and your
Yeah.
chin for sure.
Oh.
But mine was, I don't even know. It was after Ruby was born and it was so bad. I was so embarrassed. It was just awful. I just hated.
I felt really bad the other day because I was like, oh my God, I'm breaking out so bad. And like, I just hate it. And it's embarrassing. And to me, it was. But even Peyton was like, it's literally like one. And there was only a couple and they weren't super visible. And I was saying it to one of my friends who does have cystic acne. And she was like, bitch, shut up.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I felt like a dick.
Right.
Yeah.
But to me, it felt like it was bad
Right.
because I have worked really hard on my skincare routine and like to not have any issues.
Yeah.
And so when I break out, I feel really crappy about it.
Well, and
And here I
sometimes
am
it's-
sleeping in my makeup,
You stress me out.
and my skin be clear only when I'm like right before, like it'll like, and it's always in one spot, like right here, and this is where it leaves a mark, like right
Genetic.
between my eyebrows, and I'm like,
Yeah.
The
and I
people
always,
who
like-
sleep with their makeup on and wash their face with a bar of soap and look immaculate, who did you sell your soul to? Because I would love to know.
Genetics.
genetics. It's all my
So
parents have
rude.
both really clear skin, but I do wash it off in the morning. Like sometimes I'll do like a rag, like a washcloth, and like before I go to bed sometimes. But then I use Cetaphil.
Mhm.
Ah,
It's great, man. Oh, love
Nope,
it.
not for me.
on your face?
Mhm.
The lotion?
No, it's a face
Well, yeah,
wash.
I do the lotion.
They have
too.
a whole line.
just
I
love
tried
it.
great.
everything.
Hmm.
CeraVe.
For me, it's really good. For
I've
me.
used it on my tattoos.
CeraVe is the
I've used that one too.
CeraVe.
only thing.
CeraVe? How do you say it? CeraVe?
I say CeraVe, but I mean, I'm not French.
CeraVe.
Curva.
Curva. CeraVe.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
No.
vanilla baby.
Do you? This is a weird. This is a weird
Say that
question.
randomly.
Do you use a loofah, a washcloth, or your hands when to wash your body in the shower?
I use my hands to wash my body. I use a loofah when I'm exfoliating. But I don't think that you should have a loofah for more than a couple weeks. It should be
Mhm.
replaced often. You should. I mean, washcloth
agree.
is probably fine, but you better take it out and put it in the laundry the first time you use it. Now, let me judge you, Carly. Go ahead.
I use a loofah. Not
The same
yours.
one?
Till it falls apart.
You both use the same loofah?
No,
Oh, I was about to judge you.
no. Jackson does, and it pisses me off. I'm like, use your dad. Stop using my loofah.
I use a sugar scrub, and
love a sugar scrub.
I exfoliate the crap out of my body with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that dermatologists have said you shouldn't, but I use an exfoliant on my face as well.
Me too.
But I use just a little side piece of the loofah so I can like scrub my face because it's really hard to get around my nose and stuff because of
Mhm.
my piercings. And I have ripped my nose ring out before. It
Oh,
doesn't feel
jeez.
very good.
I have an exfoliant for my face. It's made for faces, but I don't use it every day. What do you use? Do you use a washcloth?
I usually do a washcloth. I've tried the loofah, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
I want the one that's like the big brush head with the long handle so I can scrub my back.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
how
want to
often
get into
do you
my
have to
back.
clean that? How are you gonna clean that? Is it gonna be dirty too?
But not
So
if it has
I'm
like the
I
wide
be getting in
bristles.
there like
Because I have.
going like this, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to reach all
I'm
the
not
places.
reaching everything, but I'm getting what I need.
Oh, but that is a good question. Can you, if you put one hand behind your back and one hand over your shoulder, can you touch them together?
No,
Let's see. Hold on.
I'm gonna hurt something if I try.
I can.
I'm vanilla, baby. I can't.
No, we're all
You
trying
can't?
it.
I cannot do that.
Try it the other way.
Yeah, I can do it
'Cause
one way, but I
sometimes you
can't
can
do
do
it
it
the
one
other
way, but
because
on
I
the
messed
other.
up my
No rips
shoulders.
and chains.
Oh, that side's really bad. Did you hear that pop?
I'm going to a chiropractor next week.
Ooh, have you ever been?
No.
Ooh.
And let me tell you, y'all are gonna laugh because everybody else.
Oh, I remember because you have a
Oh
fear.
yeah,
of
I
pooping on
skipped
them.
my.
Oh my gosh, here's my irrational fears that they're
remember.
gonna crack me in the right place, and I'm just gonna fart right in their face, and I am going to die of embarrassment.
Just never go back.
Right.
Can you record it? Oh yes, recording.
Yes.
Just make sure
It's gonna be
your
really
bowels are
good.
like empty before
Just
you go.
record your
But
appointment.
Here's the thing.
Ask them if
I
you
have
can
like
record.
manly stinky farts, and they're bad. They permeate
Get an
the
enema.
air. You know. And I'm like, I be getting really gassy too, and I just feel like I'm gonna be like so embarrassed, and I won't be able to show my face in Wichita because it's a freaking small town.
That's true. Well,
I think that if that does
now
happen,
I just told that to everybody, so
I think if that does happen, you're not going to be the first person that's happened to.
that's what they said.
But
can I just go with you?
I would really like you to record it because you've never been to a chiropractor before, and your reaction is going to be amazing. I
it's just
feel
like it's just like a consultation one, so it's not like the cracking yet.
oh, they will.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I need to get because she did like a little scan of my spine,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like green, it's okay, yellow, we're a little suspicious, and red, girl, you should have been here 2 years ago.
Use your whole back red.
All of it was red,
Mhm.
the whole thing. But I was like, everybody in here, we
What
just got free
scan?
Chick-fil-A.
Now Carly's over here medical. What scan are you speaking of?
She had these two little things, and was like, click, click, click.
Oh, they did an X-ray on me.
Yeah.
I love when they pop my shoulders. The noise that I make is sexual, and I can't help it. I'm like,
not gonna do
"Huh."
I was gonna do one, and I was like, no, I'm good.
So I had this the first time I ever went to the chiropractor. I had this like weird
She
pain
farted.
on my
She farted in their face. No, I'm kidding.
no, I didn't fart. But it was like on my butt, not my. It was, I think, my left butt cheek. If you would go like from my butt crack to my hip, it was halfway in between, like right in the middle of my
There was
butt,
a
my butt cheek.
bone
Like a
in your
sciatic
gluteus max.
nerve or
Like it was a
something.
muscle pain. I don't. I knew it was muscle.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I'm not going to the regular doctor because what are they gonna do? Like, give me a muscle relaxer? That's not what I want.
Mhm.
right.
So I went to the chiropractor and he was like adjusting me and all this stuff. And he's like, you're so tight. Like, he's like, everything is so stiff.
I've read that in the book.
Okay.
Like, and
Well,
then
then
he's like,
butt.
They straddle you sometimes. I'm like,
Yes.
sir.
my guy was like, I mean, he was like pushing me all over, like flipping me all over the place.
They do.
And he was like laying on me.
sexual.
And then he was like, sorry, I'm manhandling you right now.
I'm like, okay. But my leg,
Third date
he,
situation.
he like measured my legs. He's like, oh, one of your legs is longer than the other. And I was like, oh, that's weird. He stands one thigh inside my thighs and the other one on the outside. I'm like, what's happening?
Back away from an end, me, sir.
And then he yanked my leg and I was like, okay. Yikes.
Was he at least cute?
No, he was an old man.
See, my
but he knew what he was
our
doing.
chiropractor, Adam and
felt
I have the
amazing.
same
Mhm.
chiropractor,
Mm-hmm.
and he's younger and he's attractive. And
I'm
it's
vanilla,
really
baby.
funny.
Is he?
He's
Adam, is he
vanilla.
attractive? He
Adam
said
would
yes.
say so.
Adam, would you say so? Is he attractive?
Yeah.
He said he's got a good personality.
Would you say he's attractive though? He does have a good personality too. Yeah.
Is he only attractive
He's-
because he has a good personality?
No, I mean
They have to be. They flip you over.
he manhandled me, and then he's like, "Okay, take your shirt off." I was like,
Sorry?
What
Can
book
you
is
say
this
that
from?
again, please?
No, he was like trying to get to my shoulders, like up top high, and he couldn't. And he's like, "Can you?" And he just kept like pulling it up more and more and more. And he's like, "Can you just take that off?" And I'm like,
Did you? I'm sweating. Is it hot in here?
I just took my arms
This
off.
is an
Like I
experience.
took my arms up and then
Oh.
I like put it like just around my neck kind of. But yeah, it was really funny. He's a good chiropractor though. And then I was like,
bet
I
he
need,
is.
I
Where
need
is
to
he
get
at?
my husband in here. I'm not telling
Sydney's
you.
like, I'm writing it down.
I don't want him to know.
No, for real, where is it?
I'll tell you off podcast.
Right.
That is so
I'm
funny.
vanilla,
I was
baby.
talking to my sister, and she has tickets to the Thunder,
Oh, yeah.
and because they're obsessed with hockey, you know.
Mhm.
And she was telling me that they do skate nights with the team,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like her son loves it, whatever.
That's cute.
And I said, do you have to be a child? And she was like, no, anybody can go. I was like, oh my God, it's the perfect love story. A girl goes and she's skating, but she's nervous and she falls and one of the players catches her. Did I just write a book?
Yes, you did.
But okay.
Those,
I'm going to get them to
those.
endorse me.
I don't mess with hockey players, man.
Why?
They're
You
the biggest
suck.
hoes
You
in the
suck.
whole sporting
That's
industry.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I just imagine they're one of the guys that would, like, if some guy is being creepy, they're the ones gonna,
Oh, they gonna
they're
check
gonna
'em.
beat him up because that's what they do.
Well, they just like to fight.
I also like that.
I'm down with it.
I love a good fight.
you
I'm
wanna
down for fighting
him
in
to
an
the side, that's
appropriate
fine with me.
situation,
Like,
but I don't
okay,
want
for
to
me?
be. I wouldn't want to be with someone that just rages out because
That
someone
defends your honor.
looked at you the wrong way.
Yeah, I like that, but I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't care if you fight because you're like legit like safety situation protecting
Right.
someone, but if you're just like, that guy bumped into you, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Right.
Well,
Like,
I do
that's
that myself.
stupid.
I'm like, that guy bumped into me. I'm
It's a different vibe though, coming from you.
I like to pick fights. I can't help it. And
You-
sometimes I run my mouth. One day we were playing trivia and these people were cheating and I was talking mad shit.
Mhm.
And my brother was like talking shit too. And I was like, at least you're here. 'Cause
Right.
There's not anything I can do.
Have you seen those TikTok videos or just any video where it's like the husband answers the door and it's like when someone is being mean to your like passive husband or like your
Mhm.
super nice husband and then all of a sudden the wife comes running out like ready to fight and he has to pull her
Mhm.
back.
Yeah.
That's me and Adam.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is like, even at a restaurant, if they get my order wrong, I will suffer and I will eat that.
Right.
If your order is wrong,
I got
if,
you
if there's
back.
not gravy on your mashed potatoes, I will get you gravy.
Right.
Ain't no way they're serving you mashed potatoes. How disrespectful.
Right.
My baby needs gravy.
That's how my mom. If I'm with my mom and my sister, they're introverts and I'm an extrovert.
Are
know?
you? I've never
Right.
noticed.
I mean, you wouldn't
Who would
know.
have thunk?
But like they will not like and they're older. My sister's older than me. Of course, my mom was older than me. So I was like, we went to a restaurant. We were going to one, but this town had like shut down at like 3:00. It was in Emporia.
Oh yeah.
They like shut down at one point in the day.
That's weird.
So they were like, well, we'll just find something. I was like, well, I can call the place and see if they're open. They're like, you're gonna call them? I was like,
You're giving me PTSD
Yes.
flashbacks to our trip in Eureka Springs.
cause look, if they open or they're not open, I'm gonna call them because I
Yeah.
want to know. I'm hungry.
And then we don't have to go in.
Right, exactly.
But that also reminded me of when we went into that restaurant, the first Italian restaurant on our trip.
mm-hmm.
And Zoe and I just stood there quietly the whole time. And then you were like, is this the line? Like we waited
Yeah,
there
I would have
forever.
waited there for 4
we
hours.
were gonna
Yeah.
wait there until there was a spot open.
Zoe and I
Yeah,
were
I
both
guess
just
so.
like, just staring quietly.
Yeah.
There was no
Little doe
direction
eyes.
in there.
Well, this guy came up and he was like, wait, are you guys in line for the bar? And we're like, no. And Sydney's like, where's the line?
Where do I check in, Lord?
I was so confused.
So awkward.
There was not enough signage, and there was too much signage, but no direction.
Yes. Because they would be like, bar up top. And I'm like,
right.
okay. So we went up top. But that was it. What do we do?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
It
But
smelled
anyway.
like mothballs.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was a. It
But
was
the
an odd
bottom
spot.
smelled good.
Yeah,
Like the kitchen.
yeah, the food smelled really good.
This is so off topic, but I've been wanting to say it all night.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Let it out.
I'm vanilla, baby.
I got a book.
You got a book?
I
What
got a
you mean?
book.
What do you mean?
A Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch.
You got it?
Yeah, I was the first person on Libby.
No way.
Yeah, The day that we found out about it, I searched it and it said we don't have it, and they were like, "But we'll notify
No.
you." Clicked it. I got it.
Nice.
Have you started it yet?
No, because I'm reading Love You From Afar right now.
Yes.
I stayed up until like 3 a.m. reading Love You From Afar, and I was like, if I don't get some sleep, but it was so hard.
It was so good,
Like,
isn't it?
Shout
Do
out
I-
Morgan.
Do I leave Everett? I don't know. What do I do? Yeah, the amount of times that I was like trying not to scream.
Why didn't you
laying
tell
in-
me you're reading that?
Because I wanted to tell you right now.
It's so
That's your
good.
Christmas gift.
I was so excited. I was like, you know what? It's free on Kindle. I'm just going to read it. And then I was like, immediately sucked in.
Right? Oh my gosh.
I have a couple thoughts. I'm going to let Morgan know. Because we're friends. I'm going to DM her.
I already messaged her
I love
multiple
besties.
times.
Why
We
won't
love
you
you,
come
Morgan.
visit?
Right. We love you, Morgan.
She lives in Dallas, right?
Yeah,
She lives in Texas.
San Antonio.
Oh,
So
that's
not
far.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Dang, girl.
Closer to
Maybe we could
Antonio.
meet in the middle.
Let's meet
Maybe we could
halfway.
meet in Dallas.
At my parents' house.
Yeah.
Well, my brother lives there.
Yeah. we
There's
could
enough
just-
rooms for everybody.
I actually will go to San Antonio because I love the river
I
walk.
love San Antonio. We
How
should go to San
far is
Antonio.
it?
Like 55 hours.
9?
Oh, that's not
Oh,
even
that's
that
not bad.
bad.
No.
That's a breeze. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
We can do that.
That's where I saw Fall Out Boy.
Surprise, Morgan. We're coming over.
Right. Get
What's
ready.
your address?
Are you taking off your nails?
I don't know. I'm just picking. I'm picking.
You
I'm
have
picking.
one off.
When
When you start, you can't. You have two off. They just
I do
kept
this
showing
too.
up. I pick around my nails until they break, and then
Well, that's what
replace them.
happened. I got a little crazy
I do everything.
when I painted my
I bite
nails.
them. I pick at them. I rip them off.
I know.
And
I
Even
love
when I have
taking 'em off.
acrylics, I'll
Ooh.
stick them in my mouth sideways and crack them in half.
Oh,
And
that's
I
the
know
best.
that it's so bad for my nail.
know.
I can't help it.
Right. It's a good feeling. Anything else you want to talk about?
I also
Oh.
got another book.
I wanted to tell you, you weren't here when I told Sydney. Apparently Target has a witch's guide. No, a demon's guide to wooing a witch. Apparently it's at Target now.
Already?
She said that it's at Target,
Mm.
but she also doesn't live here. She lives
Sarah?
That's
Pacific
true.
Northwest, possibly
Sarah.
Canada. I think Pacific Northwest. But I pre-ordered it from her book company.
Oh, really?
I think it might be signed, and I think it has stickers.
Oh my god. I wish I would have done that.
So, but I don't have the book yet, and you have the book.
I know, but I was like, maybe we should. Oh, this is what I was gonna tell you. Sorry, forgot.
You're so funny.
So in Love You From Afar,
Mhm.
she
Yes.
mentions Nikki's Book Nook.
Oh.
Yes, who is her friend on Instagram that she follows. I followed her on our account. She's looking for ARC readers. I signed us up.
Bet.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. I really hope that she gets in touch
Morgan.
with us. Yeah,
Morgan.
Morgan, I'm going to message you and I'm going to message Nikki. You should tell Nikki to set us up.
I want to arc read for both of them.
I would love that. But I'm really excited because Nikki's book sounds pretty cute.
There's only 2 left of the Demon's Guide in at the Northeast. It's in stock right now.
I think it's
Go.
shorter
Really?
than the first one.
Look, this one came off in a whole sheet.
Oh, that's very satisfying.
All of the stores have them right
Yeah,
now.
I told
All
you.
the Targets.
I told you.
Why don't you buy one?
I just pre-ordered it like
right,
a
right,
month
Target's still
ago.
open. It's still open right now.
I don't have my phone, or I'd look it up at where it's at. You would think it would be here, like the day
Mhm.
it's released, don't you think?
Or by that time.
Or
at
do you
least.
think they like?
I think they probably don't send it out until that day.
That's dumb. You pre-order for a reason,
Oh, look, here's Morgan on
It's your-
Instagram right now.
guaranteed.
Should we call Morgan? Just
Oh,
kidding,
did
we don't
any
have
of
her
you
number.
do the
We have her.
November bingo?
Hmm.
I'm going to post the November or the December bingo tomorrow.
Well, let's play it right now.
Yeah.
The November bingo?
Yeah, on air live with the lovers.
Bingo. What do we win?
I feel like a lot of them
Vanilla baby.
we've kind of hit.
Well, should we give a little?
Have fun with that, Adam.
Should we give a little spoiler to our giveaway since we were just talking about Morgan?
yeah.
Spoiler. Gotta get done with spoiler.
So we have a coffee mug.
Life is
Absolutely not.
plastic. Ends for
Those are
lovers.
two different songs.
Focus.
I'm sorry.
Bring it in.
I'm the jingle person.
Get it together, man. So we have a coffee mug, a Lover's Library coffee mug. We have a Lover's Library travel mug. We are giving away a Lover's Library t-shirt. And we are going to have a book signed by Morgan Page.
Because
I don't remember which
love
one
you.
we do.
Yes.
I asked her for Love You From Afar because seriously, guys, if you haven't read that book, you need to go read it.
Read it.
Mhm.
It's so
Immediately.
good.
And now you'll
So
have a signed
good.
copy.
I think I might have like 9 chapters left, and I started and got to that point in one night.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is so good. Like, Ruled Out was really good, but I mean,
She took it up.
this
a
is good.
notch.
And
I cried.
Oh.
there's going to be another one.
What?
There's
It
going to
is
be a
in the
number
same
2.
universe?
Hate you up
Mhm.
close. And I'm so excited.
When?
She
Yep.
posted it after I started reading this one, and I screamed.
Yeah.
When is it set to release?
I'm
Next
not
year?
Sure.
Probably next year. I mean, we're almost in next year, so probably.
Yeah. Who knows? But it's going to be good.
Mrs. Page.
So
We love you.
we've got a signed one of her books coming that's signed. I don't know if it was Ruled Out or Love You From Afar or both. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But she's gonna hook us up with that, which is so awesome. So if you don't follow her yet on Instagram, you need to follow her
Yes, please.
at author Morgan Page, Paige.
No, Morgan Page, author.
Oh, Morgan Page, author. Okay, I knew it had author in there. And then she's got her 2 books out, Ruled Out and Love You From Afar, and they are so freaking good.
Mhm.
Sorry.
But then
I got too excited.
we might throw in
I
some
think-
other little goodies.
She posted her books that she's signing. I think they're
Yes.
for us.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
she's
Look
got
at
some
her
books.
butt.
Morgan.
So we're so excited.
Yeah.
We loved Morgan and talking with her and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
we had to make her a part of this because
We
just
love
really
her.
loved her.
the fact that she even came on
Right.
our podcast, like,
For real.
I just cherish her.
a boss.
So, and then that's what we've come up so far for our little giveaway. So once we get those books from Morgan, we're gonna get some pictures together.
And then we'll
But
have
how
more
can we
details on
win?
how you win. Yeah.
Yeah, how do we win? We're gonna want you to
like, comment, subscribe,
pretty much
rate us.
like and share. I would say like the
Oh, yeah.
We need a screenshot of you streaming the podcast.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good
You have to
one.
like our
Producer
page,
Adam.
like our page, share our page, and send us a screenshot.
And you have to be following Morgan as well.
We're just making this really hard.
Sorry,
to
I
We're trying to, and you have to tag 5 people.
You have to
No,
tag
no,
5
no.
people.
And
Sell
you have
us your firstborn.
and,
and send us your social security number.
Right?
Yeah.
Adam said, and to show us that you've listened to all of our podcast episodes.
Yep.
Not
At
really
least-
that one.
let
If
me-
you have, that's great.
Right. One more thing about the podcast, though,
Uno más.
is that I have talked to several people that I work with and like other friends and stuff. I'm like, oh, have you?
You have
listened
other
to my-"
friends?
Not really.
Wow. How could you?
Not really. But I'll be like, hey, did you listen to that episode? Or I'll text my sister and I'll be like, hey, new episode's out. And she'll say, oh, I haven't read that book yet.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so first off, it doesn't matter. But if you are like wanting to read the book before the podcast, before you listen to the podcast, that's cool because we have these episodes like this. We have bonus episodes that aren't about anything.
Yeah.
That's
So
so
you can
true.
still listen to those, even if you're not wanting to listen to the book ones. Like,
And tell us what you want to talk about on these
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, because we be getting here and we're like, what are we gonna talk about? And
We
then
just
we
vibe,
figure
we
out
just go
something.
But we've
it.
also had people tell us, like, oh, you guys should talk about this. You guys should read this. And I love that.
yes.
I've had people tell me, like, you guys need to talk about ACOTAR on here.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, maybe we could do the first one.
all day, son.
I'm
but
not,
But I
I'm not
did
ready.
hear
I'm
that-
not ready to be committed to a series
What's
yet.
the book you're reading? The Fourth Wing? I heard that the second one sucks.
Oh, I didn't start it yet, but I have it.
Sucks,
I have
but
Fourth Wing. I'm reading the Throne of Glass series right now.
Sarah J. Maas.
So is my mom. She loves it.
Yep, it's good.
Anyways, what were you saying?
Remember that? Okay, the last thing that we'll talk about is well, maybe not.
I was gonna say it'll take a while.
That'll take a while. Never mind.
I don't know.
It was the wedding question.
Oh, yeah, no.
Your
no, no,
dream
no.
Maybe that's
thing.
another
I feel like that would probably
Couch
take a while,
conversation.
My dream wedding would have just not been in 2020.
right?
2020.
What
What a
can you
year.
do?
what a year. What a time was had. I was making, my mom was talking about something recently. I think it was, I was making cookies. And I have really good cookies. And
Why the fuck haven't you made us cookies?
Do you?
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Another side note. My dad and I and my mom and brother, I could have just said my family. We were at dinner the other day. And we were talking about accepting all the cookies on the browser, and I was like,
Oh, yeah?
boy, I've accepted all of them cookies. Give me a cookie so I can read this article.
I mean, what are they gonna do anyway? They already know everything's on my phone.
Exactly.
Sometimes I
And-
get ads that I'm just thinking about stuff.
Right.
So
And my dad and brother were like, Sydney, you're not supposed to be doing all that. I was like, they know everything. Take these cookies. Take them. I don't care. Take my cachet. I don't care. All the terminology.
Is that how you say that?
on.
Cachet? I say cachet.
Oh,
You also
Because I'm fancy.
What did you
pricks.
say? Pricks.
Pricks?
Grand pricks.
Oh.
So you say cachet real fancy, and then you say the grand pricks.
Sometimes if it looks like that, then it is that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, is that the end of the podcast? I think so.
I think so.
I don't have any babies right now, guys. And it's giving me anxiety. I don't know why.
I
Like,
just had my
I'm
fur
Your
baby.
time will
itching.
come.
I'm itching to like get a message from my caseworker, and they've been dry.
Just get all your stuff ready
I know.
and just. Your
I
time
just
will
had a
come.
little baby shower, a foster shower. I'm not calling it a baby shower. I don't know. I feel weird about calling it a baby shower. Like I'm protecting my heart a little bit because I'm like, this is blessing for my foster babies and not my babies that I'm having.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like I'm trying to like consolidate
I feel
how I
like-
think about it.
I almost feel like the first foster that you have for a long time. I feel like you're gonna adopt it.
Probably.
She
no.
admitted it.
I know
She's
every
like,
baby.
Probably.
And you know, I keep getting newborn babies. It's
Yeah.
weird, you know, but I can only
Mhm.
keep them for those 72 hours that they're with me. I can only keep them for that long. And you guys never get to meet them.
This
For real.
bullshit.
I know. The last one y'all couldn't because
You didn't even take him home.
No. He
That's
was in
insane,
the
yeah.
hospital. I mean, I can't say more than that.
I don't think I could foster because it doesn't matter if it's humans or animals.
Oh, it's easy with animals because you always find something that's fucking annoying with them.
Oh no, trust me, nothing could be worse than my puppy.
Oh,
He ate my books.
yeah.
He ate my bookshelf.
Babies
But
don't eat.
he's yours, and you know he's yours, and there's
He
no
almost
getting rid
wasn't.
of him.
If Peyton didn't love him so much, he wouldn't have been mine.
Mm.
Go back to the streets where I found you.
But anyways, I haven't gotten a call, and whenever I do, here's this weird dynamic I have with wanting my next baby to be a long term, but also wanting them to be able to go back to their biological families. So it's like, do I wish for that? I don't necessarily know if I'm
I
okay
think-
with that.
No matter what,
I think you just
it's
need
just
to
the
be
best thing for
open
them.
to whatever.
That's where I'm at. That's
They
where I
need you.
settle. I settle to whatever comes, and I'm gonna
Yep.
be ready for it. So I just had my church had a secret, but not really secret because I knew about it. Baby foster shower for me.
They invited me,
Yeah.
but I couldn't come. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I got a ton of baby stuff. It was a complete blessing, and now I have a ton of laundry to do,
Ugh.
which is great.
That's
And
kind
baby
of full
clothes is the-
circle to how we started
Yeah.
this conversation. Because I texted Sydney and I was like, sorry I couldn't go, and we were just talking about how like the way that we became friends was kind of a sucky situation.
Yeah.
But- It's all good now.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
I remember when our first meeting.
How did y'all meet? Y'all knew each other.
Those two.
Yeah.
The boys.
Ah.
But we had never like hung out until we met at
You guys
at one
came
of
to
Jack's games.
Yeah, they'd come to Jackson's baseball games.
When
It's
our
so
friends have kids,
cute.
we adopt them as our own.
I love it. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
He's now our son.
Right.
Our son's
None
games.
of our other friends come to his games, so
Well, they
That's-
suck.
pretty sweet. You guys came. We appreciate
I
it.
am kind of offended, and I might not go back because I don't know how 9-year-olds are taller than me. So
Well, ours isn't, and he may never be. So
that one kid walked past me, and I said that he must be standing on a hill, or like my depth perception's off. And then I went and stood by him, and I was like, I'm leaving.
Right.
This hurt my
Immediately
feelings.
know. Immediately know.
that's funny.
Anyways, y'all, that's the end of the podcast. Thank you again for always listening, and thank you for the 120, 50, 250?
1,251.
1250.
1,251.
Ooh, one. That's Belgium right there.
Belgium, what up?
Belgium. We gotta mention Belgium in every podcast.
Every episode. I'm Vanilla Baby.
What?
Okay, anyways, thank you guys for joining us. If you want to follow us on social media, y'all know what I'm going to say. It's the Lovers Library Pod or the Lovers Library Book Club. We also have a book club on Facebook, so if you want to join, go there. Again, guys, we love you. We hope you have an amazing weekend, whatever day you're listening to this on, and we'll see you later.
Happily ever after.
Bye.